Hello, everybody. Good morning. Rose here. Today I'm reacting to the archived version of Foodie Beauty's now deleted live stream called I Will Help Everyone Take Him Down. Let's do it. So, Foodie was very, very busy last night doing live streams and she was raging. She was raging because Natter was on his channel exposing Foodie because she made a fake account on Facebook under the name Melissa Cook, and she was using it to message Natter and try to call Natter. So we got on his stream and he exposed it, and she was angry about being exposed, and she decided to rage. And then after she was done raging, she deleted her stream, hence the reason why I am going to Just Sayin's channel and the archived video and reacting to that. And I will leave a link for the video in the description. I encourage everyone to go over to Just Sayin's channel, give the video a like and a comment, and subscribe to her because archive channels are wonderful for those of us that are reactors, that if we happen to miss a live stream and Foodie pushes the delete button, the archive channels are wonderful for catching up to all things Foodie Beauty if you happen to miss a stream or two. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. Okay, let's see. 1 second, please. So there's Foodie, and she's going to rage. She's going to rage about Natter. Let me go ahead and blow this up all the way because the chat's really tiny, and I'm going to have trouble reading it. So let's get to, shall we?
Enjoy your last 15 minutes of fame. Expose. Oh, God. Wow. Okay, so I'm the dumbest idiot in the book. Dumbest idiot. Dumbest. Wow. Wow. What is he proving? I told you, this is the exact same day that I messaged Didi. Exact same day. So what are you exposing? I need to call him and fucking give him shit.
But you already called him. You already called him. There are screenshots on Twitter where you were calling him nonstop. You were trying to message call him on Facebook. You were trying to call him Foodie. And this is after you've been telling people we're done with each other. We are through. I'm over him. Although those of us that react to you, those of us that have watched you for more than 5 minutes, we knew you weren't done with Natter. I mean, in another rage stream you did, when you were going completely off about Natter, you said you bought him $300 worth of groceries. Not, I did buy him, like something you did in the past. You actually said, I bought him $300 in groceries. So this abusive person that you claim to have hurt you, that you claim to be done with, you're over there buying them groceries. And I got questions for Natter. Like all the screenshots that I saw on Twitter, you tried to call him multiple times. You sent him multiple messages. Why wasn't he blocking you? It's because you two clowns won't be done with each other. You won't completely block each other. So you're not done with him, and obviously he's not done with you. If you were, and if he was, you don't block each other and be done with this ridiculous crap. But go ahead and rage because you got busted talking to him or trying to talk to him.
And then wonder why I talk to you about
He thinks exposing me, he's gonna get a whole bunch of viewers. He's fucking stupid. You're exposing yourself. Why did you accept my friend request? He's
Yeah, why? See, that's a good question. That is a good question. I like that. I like the fact that you asked that. Why did he accept your friend request? Because I saw the screenshot. You weren't using somebody else's picture. You used your picture. So he saw your face in the picture and he accepted your friend request. I'd like to know that too. Seeing her picture, why did you accept the friend request, Natter? And why were there all those messages? There shouldn't have been that many. Why continue to accept messages when you can sit there and push the block button and not hear from that person ever again on that account? I'd like to know that too.
He's such a liar. He says that picture. See how he manipulates? This is what he does. He did this at the hotel. I have to learn my lesson with this. I specifically made an account.
Yeah, let's talk about that. This is what he did at the hotel. Now that you posed a question to him about why he accepted your friend request, I have one for you, Foodie. I have one for you. Take your time answering it. Think about it. Just think about it if you need to. This man that you claimed abused you. Question. What the hell were you doing meeting up with him at the hotel in the first place? Why? He's abusive, right? He committed DV and SA, right? So if he did those things, why meet up with him at a hotel or a motel multiple times? If someone DV'd you or SA'd you, wouldn't you have a fear of being around that person, especially in an environment where you are alone with that person? I would think you would have that fear. You would not want to be alone with them. But you were alone with him. And you were completely confident doing it. You had no problem being alone in a room with that man. Hell, you paid for the hotels. You paid for those. So make that make sense. This person DV'd you, SA'd you, but you paid to spend time around that person and you were alone with that person. No fear. No fear of any kind of hurt. You both look stupid. And you both look like liars.
Account Melissa Cook because I couldn't use my name. And it was my picture so that he would see it was me. It was always that picture. And I can prove that he's a fucking liar. Yeah, Dee Dee, your fucking neck is getting red, you dumb, ugly alcoholic, because you know it's true that you guys are liars. So he accepted my friend request. He cannot see my messages. He cannot look at my messages unless he accepts my friend request. Sure enough, my picture, unmistakably, Chantal Sao accepts my friend request because he knows. And he's seen all of my fucking things on the 7th. He knows. You look stupid. You look stupid. So
well, you look stupid. Getting on your YouTube channel night after night, day after day, for hours and hours and hours and hours, talking about how abusive this man has been to you. Yet you're the fool who claims to be a victim, and you're not a victim if you make the choice to be around someone and put yourself in situations and around people who are hurtful. You're the one that looks stupid going around them and paying for them. You're the fool. When someone walks up to a stove and they put their hand on a burner and they get burned, and then they scream and yell, "Oh, it's hot." Those around you the first time might say, "Yeah, that's hot. Don't touch that. Sorry, you're in pain right now." But the moment you keep going back to that stove and you keep putting your hand on the burner repeatedly, can you expect sympathy from people? They're going to look at you and they're going to say, "Why do you keep touching the burner? You're hurting yourself. You hurt yourself once. Why do you keep doing it?" If you put yourself around situations and around people that you know are hurtful, can you expect sympathy for any hurt that comes as a result? When you literally ran to get hurt, can you do that? Can you expect sympathy for situations that you put yourself in and you invite into your life, Foodie? And you did invite him. From the very first time that you started talking to him and spending time around him, you literally invited him into your life. Each and every moment that you are around Natter, you invited it. You welcomed it. You welcomed every moment of whatever might have happened. You created every situation. You could have stayed away. You could have stopped going once you figured it out that it was too hurtful, but you kept going back. And here you are, sending him messages, reaching out to him still. Why? Why reach out to him? If he's so horrible, why not stay away? Why not?
But what's he doing now? Did Dee threaten to kick you out and you'll have nowhere to go if you didn't expose me? Because you have to suck her ass now, you know, because you're living there rent free. Oh my god. I have the receipts on my phone. Gaslighting fucking narc. Didn't play out how you thought it would, did ya? Comb over queen and dumbass green peen from Legine. Oh, what else?
Can I just point something out? Something that occurred to me. And I'm putting this out there to see how you guys feel, because I really would love your input. I want your opinions. I want your comments. Now, when it comes to Foodie Beauty, when it comes to Natter and Dee, we all know they're all a bunch of scammers and grifters and liars over there. And they're all in cahoots with each other. It's pretty obvious. When Natter was throwing all the strikes at all the channels, because he struck 137 videos of almost 40 channels, one channel he did not throw a strike at was Foodies. Likewise, Foodie, as much as she says she hates the reaction channels and she goes after them, the one person she's never gone after is Natter. By not going after each other, they made it very obvious that they were talking, that they're in cahoots. Here's a thought. So this whole thing with the text messages being exposed. When you look at a situation like this, when you got three people that are on YouTube looking to make money, and they're all a bunch of scammers, liars, grifters, you have to look at all angles trying to find the truth. So how do we know that this whole thing with her going after Natter, reaching about Natter, sending text messages to Natter, how do we know that wasn't a setup? How do we know that that wasn't something that all three of these idiots came up with just to make into content? How do we know that Foodie, Natter, and Dee didn't sit down and Foodie said, well, look, let me send you some messages and you're going to get on your channel and expose them, and then I'll have a reason to rage on my channel. It'll get us good views. It'll make us some money, because right now our channels are tanking. The views suck. The super chats suck. Let's get that money up because we all need it. How do we know that didn't occur? See, that's the sad thing about the Foodie Beauty story. There's so many lies going on. There's so much manipulation and gaslighting. You got to look at things from that angle too. If some of the things that are being exposed on purpose for the sake of just having content. It's sad that those of us watching, we have to do that we have to look at things from every possible angle, just trying to find a shred of truth. But that's because of the level of lies and manipulation going on. You got to look at it from that angle. Is this a true exposure, or is this planned for views? You got to wonder.
What else? Huh? Anyways, Oh God, I'll never say I love him. Never. This is what he does. You show him any fucking kindness, this asshole does this to you.
I say it now.
He doesn't want your kindness. He wants your money. But go ahead.
Any person in the earth, whatever who he is, he will put my mother or my father in his mouth, dirty mouth. I will slap him in the mouth.
Okay, so this comment in her chat. Cassie's Forgotten Biscuit says, police are investigating him. There's an article about him. Yes, there's an article about Natter. And Repsion is going to be making a video. Yes, Repsion, which is a huge channel on YouTube. We're talking 765,000 subscribers to Repsion. Natter got on Repsion's radar. And Repsion has said he's going to make a video about Natter. And Repsion has also said he's going to do stuff on Foodie. And I don't know if Foodie knows a whole lot about Repsion, but generally some people that Repsion, that he's covered in the past, their channels have been destroyed. So there's that. Going further with the comment, please take your own advice and do not involve yourself in this. From here on out, you need to distance yourself from him. See, that's the thing. She's not distancing herself. Natter is her guy, whether he's with her or not. Foodie is self-serving. She is that person that if she does something for you, she's going to hold it over your head. She expects something in return for anything she does for you. And she's done a lot for Natter. She created a channel for him. She did all those videos. She paid all that money. She gave him an audience. She's done a lot for Natter. A lot. And because she's done a lot, she's not going to walk away from him. Because still, even still in her mind, he belongs to her. She feels that she bought him. She paid for him. Therefore, he belongs to her. No one else. Him being with Dee Dee, it's just a rest stop. It's just a temporary thing. She feels if she sticks with him, she talks about him, keeping eyes on his channel, that eventually she'll end up with him. All she's got to do is just keep him relevant by talking about him on her channel and keep calling him, and eventually she'll break him down to where he'll say, okay, okay, I'll be with you. That's what she wants. She wants him to surrender and give in and be with her. Even if you got what you wanted, Foodie, you wouldn't like it. It's not going to be the fairy tale you think it is. Even if the two of you live together in an apartment or a villa, it's not going to be the fairy tale. But you know what? I want you to live with Natter. I want you to get what you want. I absolutely do. I support the idea of you being with Natter. Why? Because you're both awful people. And I feel he's your walking karma for all the people in your life that you've hurt, all the people you've lied to, all the people you've used. I want that for you. I want you to get what you want. Because once you get what you want, it's going to be one hell of a life lesson. It is. You're going to finally figure out he's not the Prince Charming you think he is. And that sometimes the things in life that you want are not always good. I want for you what you want for you. And I honestly hope you get it. I really do. With all of my heart, I hope you get what you want.
And I will pay for whatever.
You're gonna slap me in the mouth? You already did, you fucking stupid idiot. What do you mean put your... I literally said to him, he sat on his live stream saying, my dad taught me that if I lie to fix it. So that's what I wrote to him. I said, your dad told you to lie, then fix it. That's what I texted to him. I can show you guys. I didn't text him anything that I wouldn't have told you.
Yeah, but you've been telling the audience for the longest, we're done, we're done, we're done. But you're over there making up an account on Facebook to talk to him. So apparently you're not done. And what are you doing right now, Foodie? At this very moment, as I'm reacting to you, what are you doing for somebody who's allegedly done? What are you doing? You're talking about him and you're watching him. How can you be done with a person or a situation if you are not removed from the person or the situation? That you are as close as you can possibly get. Done means finished, means it's over, means I've walked away and I'm moving away from the person or the situation. You haven't done that. You won't do that. Just a few live streams ago, you were reminiscing about Natter, saying, oh, I remember picking his teeth for him. Gross, by the way. Ew. But you were reminiscing about Natter, saying how much you still loved him. You want to be with him. You want him all to yourself. You don't want Dee Dee in the picture. And you're still trying to figure out how to make that happen. Here's what I think. I think that Dee Dee's only ace in her hole, that's a figure of speech, by the way, the only ace that Dee Dee is holding is the fact that she's got that condo. She's got a place to stay. And because she's got a place to stay, she's got his attention. He's been utilizing that benefit for his benefit. And you, on your side, your benefit is the money. What makes you attracted to him is the money. But if you didn't have the money, and if Dee didn't have the condo, he wouldn't look at either one of you. He's not around either one of you for love. He's not a man about love. He's a man about being around people that have resources or benefits that he can benefit from. So he's got her on one side with the condo, living rent-free in the condo. He's got you on the other side buying him groceries, paying that phone bill. He's benefiting from both you morons. And how are you benefiting? How is she benefiting? Isn't it interesting, Foodie? Isn't it interesting indeed that before Natter, Dee Dee had a place of her own. She had her privacy. She had her peace. She had her job. Now, the job situation, I don't know for sure. You keep saying, and I've heard that she lost her job. I know for certain that in the past that she was suspended from her job. So she had her peace, she had her job, no problem, before Natter. Then Natter came along and screwed that all up. And then you on your side. Before Natter, you had a YouTube channel. You were making money. Everything was good. And then after Natter, you're over there having to take out payday loans, which you never did before Natter. And your channel is tanking. Your views are tanking. Your super chats have gone down. Isn't it something that you two women from two different walks of life, being involved with the same guy, you both have suffered the same fate. Your lives have just crumbled around you. All over a scrap of a man who isn't worth anything. That in a heartbeat, he would leave the both of you if he found a chick who had the money and had the home. The home is why he's with Dee Dee. The money is why he still deals with you. But considering how evil you all are, maybe that's what you deserve.
I don't care. I follow Foodie.
No, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
If you can really go, up to you.
Wow.
One answer for this. not waiting
I know,
for
Monica.
somebody else to answer them.
And can I just say something in reply to your live stream title? Can I just say this? You on your channel, you who've gone out to reaction channels, calling us leeches, saying we're content thieves. Why can't they get their own content? You with this title saying, I will help everyone take him down. Let's do it. Were you jumping in the ring when the reaction channels were under attack from Natter? When he was throwing out all those copyright strikes? Did you jump in the ring to defend us? No, no, you didn't. When he was going after everybody, throwing those strikes, did you jump in and throw strikes at him? Nah, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. So you over there, you, one minute you're coming after the reaction channels, the next minute when you're mad at him, you're trying to side with the reaction channel saying, I will help everyone take him down. You didn't help us before. You didn't help out the people that he was throwing strikes at, did you? Didn't offer your sympathies, nothing. Pick a lane, Foodie. Please pick a lane. In a lot of issues, pick a lane and stay in it for about a week. Can't seem to do that. The reaction channels are not your puppets. You can't be against us 1 minute and then try to side with us the next. We aren't buying it. Because tonight, this live stream, I will help everyone take him down. Give it about 48 hours. You'll be back to saying you're in love with him and being against the reaction channels. We know how you play.
You guys know why I messaged him. Fuck, they look dumb. I wish I could see how dumb they look.
I did nothing to you, idiot.
Nothing. Nothing, bitch. Shut up, Dee Dee. I'm glad you lost your job. You deserve it. I'm glad you lost your job. I'm glad you lost your job. How are you going to support this man now, huh? How are you going to support him now? Your 15 minutes is coming up because nobody cares about you guys unless you're... No one cared about you. Yeah, acting like he's so busy.
You know, something else that just came to mind, and I'm just going to share my thoughts as they are. You have to wonder. Foodie's been doing a lot of talk lately about moving. I don't know if she's really going to move because she's talked about this in the past. She's mentioned moving in the past multiple times. So like I said in one of my react videos, this is a wait and see if it really happens kind of situation. But you have to wonder if Foodie does have to move for real. She mentioned going to Montreal, which is where he lives, and she can live anywhere else, but she just happened to pick Montreal where he's going to be. But you have to wonder that if Foodie does indeed have to move somewhere, if her lease is up or she got an eviction or something, if she was sending him messages because maybe the plan was to talk to him and get him to live with her, if there is a connection with that, you just have to wonder. Like, there's so many things going on with Foodie, it's hard to keep up, but you have to look at what she says is going on right now and her behavior, and you have to see, is there a connection? She's going to move. Is there a connection between that and her reaching out to Natter? Maybe, just maybe, I'm speculating here. I'm free to do that on my channel. Maybe, perhaps, she wanted to see if Natter wanted to move in with her, and perhaps, if he did, she would make a decision whether Pete was going to go with her or not. Because there's talk about that. There's been talk about that in the past as well. Her living with Natter, and then her talking also about, oh, Pete will be good on his own. It'd be healthy for him to be on his own. Maybe her decision to have Pete's with her depends on if she can finally get Natter by her side. Because if she lives with Natter, I'm sure Pete can't be there. So these are just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
I want to fucking smack that smug fucking look right off her face. I swear to God. I know. Yes, poetic, because jail rage incoming. He just wants to try anything, obviously, to make me look bad, no matter what it is. No, you need the luck.
So this super chat. Oh, okay. So this person by the name of S-Jam, I don't know if it's the real S-Jam. If you want my thoughts about it, I don't think it's the real S-Jam sending this super chat, and I'll tell you why. Because S-Jam, he likes Foodie. In his drunk, deleted live stream, he was trying to text her. He was actively trying to call her. He likes Foodie. But this person with the handle of S-Jam says, how did you turn it around on them? You got caught obsessively harassing him. You're mad because he never responded and you got exposed. LOL, Miss Melissa Cook. And Melissa Cook is the name that she used on Facebook, sending him messages, which, again, I got a question for you, Natter. When you saw her picture, why didn't you block her right away? Why continue to let her sending messages and try to call you, bro? I mean, make it make sense. But Foodie, you're still contacting Natter. Still. You're watching his live stream right now. You are hyper focused on this man. This man that you claim as Satan DV'd you. Weird and wrong.
You need it.
You wanna go there?
Mm. All right. It's deleting Dee Dee's job comments. Of course, that granny is deleting. She's fucking pathetic. It won't. You're right. I'm always stupid. Always stupid to fucking fall for this shit. Never.
And you got to consider the possibility, y'all, that again, all of this drama was a cooked up stew between Natter, Dee Dee, and Chantal. Because they know this crap gets people angry and upset and ticked off. And that's exactly what they want. They want people to get so mad that this happens. They send super chats. The views go up. That is the motivation. Get people so angry that they send money. There's nothing like anger to make people go into a state of anger, and you're so mad you can't think. You're not thinking about what you're doing. A lot of people get mad at Foodie, and they want to scream in her face and the things she does and the things she says. And the only way they can say something and she's going to see it is with a super chat. That's what she wants. For Foodie, it doesn't matter if you send her a super chat because you like her or you hate her. The end result is still the same. She's still getting money. That's all she cares about is money. Send her money. Don't care if you're hateful in your comment. The comments aren't going to hurt her. It still goes to her bank account. That's the motivation. Get people angry to the point where they send her money and the views go up. All this crap could be just cooked up drama for the sake of some extra views and some extra cash.
Never again. Trust and fucking believe. Let's you fucking wait, pal. Just you fucking wait. I cannot wait for you to get it up the ass in jail.
Abuser don't get to talk.
No, they don't. Abusers don't get to talk. Because I messaged him that whenever he said,
Oh, abusers don't get to talk? Well, on that note, Foodie, you should stay silent because you have confessed yourself to being an abusive person. You said yourself on more than one occasion you are verbally abusive. And there's actually proof of that. You get on your own channel and you've been verbally abusive to your own VIPs. So you're saying abusers shouldn't talk. Then you should be silent forever, ma'am.
no, abuser always. You are an abuser. Just because I'm willing to forgive you and go back with you doesn't mean that you're not an abuser.
Let's make it clear. They're both abusive. And if you want my opinion, them bringing this crap on YouTube is abusive. They're abusing the audience. They're subjecting us to things we don't need to know about. The back and forth between Natter and Foodie, that should have been a private matter. And if Foodie wants any kind of relationship with anybody, Natter or anyone, one of the key components is communication, talking directly to your partner. And you don't need an audience for that. We've been involved in something that really we shouldn't have been involved with. But they involved the audience for the sake of making money off the audience and making them, they turn this whole thing into a spectacle. It's disgusting.
What are you talking about, S-Jam? What are you talking about? I was obsessively harassing him?
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Missed call.
I messaged him once, which I told everyone about. So shut up. Go back to your shitty channel, S-Jam. You fucking drunk driving loser. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't have to
See what I'm talking about? SJM was one of her biggest supporters. He gave her thousands of dollars, and look at the way she's talking about him. Look, I'm not a fan of SJM. I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody who was a super fan of Foodies to the point of throwing her thousands of dollars. Don't trust him. Don't like him. My opinion. That's how I feel. Anybody out there that likes SJM, watches SJM, hey, do what you want to do. I feel how I feel about him. But SJM was a supporter of hers. And she was kissing his ass all that time that he was throwing her money. But now that he's not throwing her money, she's going after him. Because that's what she does. If you're not serving Foodie, you're not serving her purpose, you're not putting money in her pocket, she's going to be a jerk to you. She's going to rake you over the coals.
Exactly. You don't have a case. Good luck. I'm still here, ugly. Yeah. Yeah, complaint. Where am I? I'm still here. Criminal cases. Add that message to it. I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. Fuck off. How are you going to give me shit, S-Jam, when you're driving drunk? How are you going to give me shit?
Like you haven't done that? Like you haven't driven intoxicated? Like you haven't been guilty of distracted driving? Driving while you're raging? Driving while a live stream is going on? Hello? Distracted driving, dangerous driving, Foodie. You've done that too. You've done that too.
Really? Fuck out of here.
With everyone who go talk or make channel against me.
Yep.
One day they will stop talk to me, kissing my face to meet with me.
You're going to be alone with comb over doo-doo for the rest of your fucking life. I hope you enjoy that. Eat shit.
And you know what, Foodie? You know what? If you were really done with him, that would make you happy. If he was really an abusive person to you and did the things that you claimed, that would make you happy. The fact that he's somebody else's problem, that he's gone from your life, you're done, that hurt in your life is no longer. You be happy. So wash your hands and be done with it. But you're not. You're jealous. You want him back. You messaged him on the 5th of September. You were still trying to reach out to him. You even made up a fake name to reach out to him. You did that. So if he's a hurtful person, why not let him go? Why not be done? Unless he didn't hurt you. And all this crap on YouTube is just that. It's crap. Made up reality show crap for the sake of views. Because without this drama, without this rage, what else is there about Foodie Beauty worth watching? What else are people going to tune in for? Is there anything about your personality that's interesting? Is there anything about your content that's interesting? No, because you're not bothering to find out. You're sticking with the same crap, and so is he, and so is Dee. And it's played out.
What did he fucking think? Like, I messaged him that. I told you guys about the moment of weakness I had.
A moment of weakness. Girl, I saw the text messages on Facebook. You had a lot of moments of weakness. Sending all those messages was not a moment of weakness. Those were choices. You were choosing to reach out to him over and over and over again. A moment of weakness, that would be defined as, say, trying not to eat chocolate cake and eating a piece of chocolate cake. That's a moment of weakness. Reaching out to an allegedly abusive person is not a moment of weakness, it's a choice. Stop excusing your bad choices and calling them a moment of weakness. Stop excusing your bad behavior on YouTube and giving it a cutesy name and calling it beezing, to give yourself permission to continue said bad behavior and said bad choices. Your life changes when you stop making excuses for bad things and you stop doing bad things.
Tried making another Facebook account with my name because we blocked each other. Then to fucking talk to him. Then, because I'm fucking dumb, obviously. Then, if you want to hate me for that, go ahead.
If you keep saying every day different,
Okay.
every day.
Yeah. Never, 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 ever, ever. I admit my weakness to still loving him, and he fucking makes fun of me. He is a piece of shit. Piece of shit. You are a piece of shit.
And you keep paying attention to him. And if you really hated him, if you really, really hated him, you would stop giving him attention, knowing that if you did, his channel would wither away. No one would pay attention to Natter if you didn't pay attention to Natter. You really hate him, Foodie. Show it. Turn your back. Don't watch his live streams. Don't mention him. Let his channel die on the vine. Let it wither away. The more you pay attention to him, the more it's apparent to everyone you still care. And you still want this man very, very badly.
Now, this is new. This is what I will help everyone take your channel down.
Yep. If anyone comes to me for help, fucking right. You piece of shit. It is a threat. It's a promise.
Exactly. Actually, this piece of shit.
Five valid charges. You hid my keys from me. You stopped me from leaving. You hid my phone. You stopped me from leaving. You fucking smacked me. You fucking flick your cigarette at me. Everyone's seen you do it to Dee. You dumb dipshit. And still, I fucking loved you. Still. He's so dumb. Oh my God. Like, I honestly never thought he would do this.
Like, you never thought he would. You never thought he would. You probably knew about it all along. This whole thing could just be a ploy to get views for both channels. And that's all it was and is, just a ploy to get people to tune in, to get extra views for both channels. You're all a bunch of con artists and scammers over there.
You're not gonna have a good life, buddy. You're gonna be in jail. Jail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're frightening the wrong people, you dumb shithead.
Another thought. So Foodie says she's going to have to move soon, right? She said that. How do we know that this whole drama bullshit was cooked up because she needs money for her move? Yeah, let's all three of us sit down and brainstorm. Foodie's got to move soon. It may or may not be with pizza, may or may not be with Natter, but moving is a very expensive process. And she's talking about she wants to get 2 places. That's a lot of money. So, hey, let's just sit down and make up this fake ass drama for extra views and extra money because we're going to need it for this move, right?
Good for you. So will I. So will I. I know you don't fucking scare me. Whatever. I hope. Oh. They see enemy of mine chipped their front tooth today. Divine dental retribution. Natter is familiar. Ready, set, release. Good luck. It will be. Your ugly face off of the fucking live channel for everyone not to see. Hi, Chaperone Sherry. What's Dee Dee gonna do? How is Dee Dee gonna support you now? You big fat bum. Hi, Bugs. Melissa Cook. So basically what happened was that day that I had the moment of weakness when I said I still loved him, I messaged Dee Dee. I messaged him too. And that's what I did. And then that was it. I didn't message him since.
Yeah, that's another thing. Question. You're over here spouting hateful things about Dee Dee. So what are you doing messaging her? Just like you said you hated Dee Dee, and yet all 3 of you had a threesome situation, not once but twice. So I question all this alleged hate all 3 of you say you have for each other. Apparently, whatever the hate is, it's not so enormous that you stay away from all 3, that you're messaging her phone, you're messaging his Facebook. I think that hate is phony.
It's the 7th. So if I'm stalking you, harassment stalker, I would still be doing that. Have another cigarette, you fucking action. Always. These are the kind of speeches he would do.
But I can fight alone.
You're such a piece of shit. Like, I don't even know I'm in disbelief. Like,
You cannot do it alone, buddy.
you're not doing it already.
You need to push the law. Make it move.
Well, honestly, honest to God, there goes any, thank you, God, every time I'm stupid like this and I have any remnants of anything left for this fucking loser, he does shit like this. So you know what?
How many times have we heard this from you, Chantal? I'm done this time. I'm staying away from this time. And yet you don't stay away. And yet you don't.
Good luck. Good luck. Any bit of any feelings I have for this person are fucking gone out the window. This is what it takes. Good. See ya.
How many
No,
times have we
honestly,
heard
I
that?
look at him and I'm like grossed out. Like he is unbelievable. No, I'm still moving to Montreal. It has nothing to do with Natter.
Liar. Canada's a big place. Why does it have to be Montreal? I don't live in Canada, but I've heard that Montreal is the big city, and it's not cheap to live in Montreal. That Ottawa is actually cheaper, or perhaps Gatineau would be cheaper. Why does it have to be Montreal where he is? And if you hate this man so much, Foodie, and he's been so abusive, why would you want to live in the same city as your abuser, knowing that if you do, and if you did, there might be a chance that you might encounter him again somewhere. There's a chance that you might see him in passing. Why would you want to chance seeing him in passing? Why wouldn't you want to live someplace else? You've got a car. You can drive wherever it is you want to drive. Why does it have to be in the same freaking city as your abusive partner?
It's not anything to do with Natter.
Liar.
I want to move there regardless.
Why?
I have lots of lovers there. I have lots of reasons.
No,
to
you
go
don't.
there.
Oh, here comes another message from this person who calls themselves SJam, saying, this proves you aren't traumatized. You only rage when you are rejected. You're in the wrong. You got caught being a stalker. Embarrassing.
Okay, yes, Jam, you fucking loser. Go have another fucking bottle of whiskey. How does that prove anything that I'm not traumatized? What are you even talking about? How do you have any right to talk on someone's trauma, you dumb fuck? Huh? SJam's so rude, exactly. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking piece of shit. For trying to tell me if I'm traumatized or not? Really? Fuck you. Exactly. So why did you accept my friend request? So why did you accept my friend request? Huh?
I want to know that too. Why?
That's it.
And she's calling him or something.
I wrote.
Still watching him. So that's another thing I find weird about Foodie. This man allegedly did deviant SA to her, yet she's able to watch his live stream. She's able to watch his live streams and not get upset. I would think if you've been through something like abuse, you don't want to see the face of your abuser. Just seeing their face, hearing their name makes you upset. Is she sitting there looking upset beyond her rage? No. Again, that looks weird to me. This person who claims to have been through so much abuse, and yet she can look at this person, she can talk about this person, watching their stream, sending them text messages on Facebook, no problem. None at all.
Coming the way. Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Before, I can make your story episode later today.
No one's gonna listen to you. Nobody wants to listen to you.
Nobody wants to listen to this. How about that? Nobody wants to hear this crap anymore.
I'm not going your way.
Change the record.
coward. You didn't even answer the phone, you fucking coward, because you know you're wrong. He won't talk to me face to face because he knows he's wrong. If you know you're right, you have nothing to be worried about. You have no life. Dee Dee, comb over queen is your life.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Jay of Cornwall says, you will not leave them alone. Your entire life is shaping and shifting around a man who has moved on with another woman. You're going to move to the city for a fantasy of being back together. Nuts. Yeah, I think she is. I think she just wants to be close to Natter, hoping that one day he'll pick her. He will never pick her for life. He's not into life partners. But to expand on your comment, Jay, I don't think Natter wants her to leave him alone. Hence the reason why she sent all those messages. She wouldn't have been able to do that if he blocked her. He's leaving her unblocked for a reason. And not because he likes her, not because he's in love with Foodie, but because she's still got the YouTube money. And he's a greedy fool. And he's not about that life of going out and getting a job and making his own money. He feels entitled to everybody else's money and everybody else's property. That's why he's living in Dee Dee's house, rent-free. He feels entitled to that. And he's making use of that. And he still stays in touch with Foodie. And she's still over there buying him groceries. He feels entitled to that. And neither one of these bozos, meaning Dee Dee and Chantal, they haven't figured out that they're being used for their resources, for their benefits. All they care about is, I've got this guy and somebody else wants him. And so to be the victor, I'm going to hang on to him. I'm not going to do what I should do and kick this loser out of my house and not give him access to my money. Let him be on the street. Let him be homeless. He deserves that. He's not willing to work for his own money. Let him take care of himself. No, he expects everybody else to take care of him, especially women. He targets women. He don't care about you, Foodie. He don't care about Dee Dee either. He cares about what you can give him. And as long as you keep giving stuff to him, he's going to stick around. And if she doesn't have a house no more, and if you don't have your money, he don't care. He'll move on to the next target. Because that's what grifters do. They grift and they grift and they scam and they scam and they will bleed you dry until there's nothing left. And then they hop on to another person.
Doesn't matter to me.
He,
But what matters to you?
yeah. No. This is the slimy shit he does. He full well accepted my friend request, knowing it was me because I said it was me. My picture was there. He just showed it. And he knows. And now he's going to make it look like I'm the only one. You know what I mean? Obsessed here. Mm-hmm.
Advice, by the way, advice. The contact me to give me advice. Give somebody advice. This advice person to person. You make it online.
No, I didn't use a different picture. Nope. Nope. It was my picture. It was my picture. And he saw my picture and accepted my friend request. So, and now he's like, oh, he's full of shit.
You give me advice online that I shouldn't.
Well, I don't care, Miss Holly. Yes, I did call him.
Multiple times you did. You called him multiple times.
You don't have a right to talk. You don't, because you're just lying. Like, he thinks he has a right to tell his...
Jay of Cornwall. The hero that we didn't know existed. Jay and Cornwall in the chat saying, you called him. You reached out. You're the one who keeps changing your live titles around him. You're the one listening to his music. You're the one moving to the city he lives in. You're insane. JF Cornwall coming through with the comments. Yes. Chantal over here listening to the same music that Natter listens to. Yes, you're right. Changing her titles around him. Even going so far as to plan her lives around him. Y'all remember back in the day when Natter would do a live, and then as soon as he's done, she would do one, or she would do her lives, and before he goes live, she would end her live because she wanted to go watch him. Yeah, that happened. And she's still doing it. She can't even wait till he's done with the live. She's going to watch him during her stream when what she should be doing is talking to her own audience and entertaining them in her own way. But no, she's so obsessed with this man, she can't wait to watch him. She's going to do it in front of her audience, something that nobody asked for, something that nobody wants. She's going to react to him during her live stream because she's so focused on him.
His side of the story. Like, what side of the story? Like,
you and different, the same mentality as you. Just use other people to conquer. Lie.
Of course, if anyone believes him, he's fucking. Where's my stuff?
When you have the same situation,
What is he even talking about? Hi, Diego. No, I don't want to keep the drama going. I want him to stop fucking lying.
you will ask me to answer 1 year. But you go answer after 1 day.
Same
You
question.
can't handle it.
Unknown caller.
Sorry about that, y'all. Turn my phone off. I didn't realize it was on. My apologies.
No, you're not.
Listen to your own advice. But you can't. It was just work.
I want to see what he says about me, so that's why I have this on. Why did I reach out to him? You guys know why I reached out to him.
Why? This comment, Meg Jetty says, so tell us your side at Foodie Beauty. Why did you reach out to him? What did you want to achieve? Yeah, what's the end game here? Is the end game to end up with Natter? To keep pushing and keep pressuring, and to the point where he just gets so worn down from pushing her away that he finally surrenders? Is that the end game? Is that what's going on, Foodie? You feel that if you stick around him and you keep pushing yourself at this man, that he's going to finally surrender and just let you into his life? Because that's kind of what you did with Pete's. The two of you started out as friends. He didn't even want to be in a relationship with you, and you pushed your way into Pete's life until he finally surrendered. And then you got control over him. And then you were with him for a while. And then what did you do to Pete's? You wreck and ruin his life like the wrecking ball that you are. You left him in financial debt. You broke him emotionally to the point where now he just can't even think straight. You did that to him, and you want to do that to Natter. And again, I am not a fan of Natter, but that there seems to be a pattern of behavior with you when it comes to men. You're not about that life of being around men who want to be around you. You're all about that life of pushing your way and pressuring your way into people's lives and using things to try to get control of them. And then once you get control, you become abusive. You want a relationship. Well, relationship is approaching somebody from a positive standpoint. You want love, but I don't think you know how. Love is supposed to be healthy and nurturing and joyous and positive. You're all about that controlling, manipulating life. Hence why you will never have a real relationship. You can't love somebody and try to control them at the same time.
No, Laura, I don't feel like my channel's dying without him, obviously.
Liar.
Obviously, I feel like it would probably do better, but I have to show my messages on my phone, like when I'm on my computer live. I didn't reach out 10 times to him. What I did was...
See, this comment, Raven says, you have PTSD from him, but still contact him. You know what? Let's just say it what it is. Foodie does not have PTSD. She doesn't have it. She absolutely does not. And her saying that she has PTSD is a smack in the face to those who really do have it. She's never gone to a doctor to have her diagnosed with that. And you can't self-diagnose yourself, Foodie. You can't claim to have things you don't have, Foodie. You just can't. You just decided to say that you have PTSD. You don't really fucking have it. You don't have it. She doesn't have PTSD from Natter. She just claims that she does. And claiming something is not the same as really having something wrong. She's desperate to be a victim of anything and everything just so she is absolved of the responsibility of saying anything is her fault. By being a victim of something, that means you're not responsible. She doesn't want to be a responsible person. So in order to get rid of all responsibility, let's claim to be a victim of fucking everything. She's not a victim. She's not a victim when you sit there and you do things and you say things by choice. And you have a choice to make better choices and you choose not to.
Because, like, I don't have... Why do I have to tell you guys every little single thing that I do? You know, like...
Because you want to.
That I reached
You
out to him.
anyway.
Like, I don't know. Why would I have to tell you guys that? Hey, Kimberly Roddy. So basically, not 40 missed calls. No. What happened was, and I can show the messages.
Didn't do it.
Whenever I had the moment of weakness, I messaged Dee.
No, ma'am. 40 missed calls? 40. How is that a moment of weakness? Sounds like there were 40 moments of weakness to me. You're dismissing your responsibility in this, Foodie. 40 missed calls, bunch of text messages on Facebook. How is that a moment of weakness? You seem to have nothing but moments of weakness. I don't call them moments of weakness. I call them bad choices, bad decisions. But don't acknowledge those. Let's dismiss them and call them moments of weakness so that you get a pass for continuing to make bad choices.
And then I made an account. I tried making it with my name, but I already have one with my name. And I don't know. So anyways, that I made the account, and then I know he slapped another woman. So
her making the account, that was a choice. That was a decision. That might have been a moment of weakness, but the moment you start calling somebody, you start reaching out to them, it's no longer a moment of weakness. It's a choice to reach out to somebody you shouldn't be reaching out to.
Don't give up.
then anyways, he's still stroking his own cock. So, anyways, then I made an account, like just picked a name, Melissa Cook, whatever. Put my picture though. That picture did not change ever. Yeah, listen, here's what I said. It is going to be, don't worry. And this is what I
I
wrote.
only added you because I still love you.
Loved.
And now you will never,
Thanks,
ever,
Natalie.
ever hear from and see hey that before, and we will actually do it. You liked me and abused me. Hmm.
You did. He doesn't even care at all.
So say that to people who believe you. And by your act, they don't believe you anyway. Or some people don't believe you from the beginning, you know, you're a liar.
Now
Abusing
see what's going on? Look at the super chats. That's why she's doing this. That's exactly why she's doing this. Extra views, people getting mad, and sending those super chats. It doesn't matter if you're furious at Foodie and you're sending a super chat, or you're sending a super chat because you support her. The money all spends the same at the end of the day. And please keep this in mind when you're sending a super chat to somebody, whether it's Foodie or somebody else on YouTube. When you send a super chat or a super thanks or anything like that, by sending money, you are giving financial reinforcement to whatever is going on, whether it's good, bad, or in between. You are reinforcing that person's content or behavior. And if their behavior and their content is not good, although you are saying in the super chat maybe something not nice, you're giving them motivation to continue what they're doing. So if you have a content creator like Foodie doing this content where she's acting toxic and she's bringing the drama and rehashing things been going on for over a year, and she's talking about DV or SA, by sending a super chat, you're saying, go ahead, keep it up, because you're going to get financially rewarded. So my advice, you can take it or leave it. If you're somewhere on YouTube and you see someone doing content that is not nice, that is toxic, that is triggering, it's not a good idea to give financial reward or reinforcement, because all you're doing is going to prompt them to keep it up. Just my advice.
I think he was going to the court with 5 big charges.
I hate this guy.
And here come the super chats.
You didn't win.
And I say since day one, I will win.
I hate this guy.
Because you guys create other word, victim word.
He's so smug. I want to
It's not reality. The reality said, the word I said happened.
Oh, and she turned off her camera again.
But you accepted my friend request, and you saw my messages like days ago, and you are gonna now do this. Like, and this is what he does all the time, and it's like I never learn.
No, that's the problem. You don't learn, and you don't want to learn. You're not interested in learning. You're not interested in doing something stupid and learning from it and doing something better the next time. You're interested in doing the same stupidity over and over. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That is the definition of insanity, Foodie. You're doing the same content over and over, talking about the same person over and over, contacting the same person over and over, and expecting something different in all three situations. Nothing different is going to happen except more misery. So, do you want misery or don't you? You're the captain of your own ship. You're the one in charge. You're at the wheel. And if you keep driving your ship into the rocks and crashing, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You can't blame the reaction channels. You can't come after us. You can't get salty and say, we're the reason why you're losing money. No, the reason is very simple. Because of the way you are steering your ship. You keep crashing it into the waves and the rocks, dummy. If you're losing money, it's because your content sucks and it's boring. And because you delete half your live streams, which could have made you money. You say what you want to say on your stream, and then to keep YouTube from slapping you on the hand, you delete the stream. But that also means the money you might have made on that stream, it's gone. And how many deleted live streams do you do a month? 20, 30, 40? And let's not also forget, you do streams like you did yesterday where you were playing copyrighted music, you big moron. Hello, copyright claims. When you get copyright claimed, that means whatever record company that owns that music, they can put a copyright claim on your stream and they claim the revenue. So there's that. So between your suck ass content, which is boring, you deleting your own streams, which is the source of your money, and playing copyrighted music on your streams, you've lost revenue and you keep losing revenue. And it's not the fault of the reaction channels. Just because we're a little bit smarter than you, we'll do our streams. We won't delete them. And we don't play copyrighted stuff on our reactions. We know better. You should know better. You've been on YouTube for 4 or 5 years and you don't know that. I think you know that. You just don't care. You want more money? Improve your content. Choose quality over quantity. Choose quality over trash content, non-content. Don't play other people's stuff on your streams and leave your streams up. And get rid of Natter. Stop paying for him. You'll get a bunch of money in your pocket if you do these things. Your channel, though, your rules. Do what you want. But if you're over there scrambling for cash, that's an easy fix. Just make better choices. Make better decisions. Stop lashing out at people that have nothing to do with your lost income. Your lost income is because of what you do, not because of what we do to you. We don't do anything. You do everything to yourself.
I never fucking learn. You would be happy to hear from me.
Oh, God, is she crying? She's trying to cry so bad.
But nope.
Those aren't real tears. Those are fake tears for YouTube. Just like she's a victim for pay on YouTube. She's not a real victim. She's a victim for pay. A victim for views. And if you're crying over Natter, Chantal, I have no sympathy. None. You hear me? None. Zero. Zip. Nada. Nothing. Because you keep yourself in this situation You won't remove yourself from the situation. You choose to reach out to him. You choose to watch him. You choose to text him. You choose to drive to Montreal to see him. You choose to pay the phone bill. You choose to pay the groceries. All of those, your choices. Every single last one. Going all the way back to the first moment you met him. That was a choice too. If you built a road to Natter that's rocky and filled with weeds and it's unpleasant to walk on, you got to stop and think, who built that road in the first place? And why are you still walking on it? Make another one. Don't want to see your tears. They're not real. You brought Natter onto YouTube. You did it because you wanted to have something with him and you wanted him as close as you could possibly get to you. You made him a channel to be a couples channel. You said so, thinking that was going to keep him tight with you. And then when everything fell apart, you milked it for views, girl. You did. And you made a lot of money talking about Natter and allegedly what happened. So if you're over there saying to yourself that you got nothing out of this, you got something. You got content. You got something to talk about. You got money. But if you're mad because the one thing you wanted, which was being with Natter, you didn't get that, well, too bad. Too bad. You can't buy people. You can't buy feelings. You can't buy love. There's the life lesson, Foodie. Just because you got a bunch of YouTube money, it don't mean shit. When it comes to real relationships, when it comes to love, it means nothing. You got what you paid for, girl. That was it. You didn't get any bonuses, any perks. You got what you paid for. Time to move it along.
So sofa. To think. I swear I have a guardian angel.
Oh God,
I
shut up.
remember seeing something randomly on YouTube, like a message that just stuck with me that was like, I did get Paneer. I'm rebounding.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to stop it here because basically she said everything she was going to say. And now she's in the pity poor me phase. And I'm not about that life. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what she's selling. I know you guys don't either. So I'm out of here. But I'm going to leave a link for Just Sayin's archive video. Please go over there and give her a like and sub up to her channel. Because as I said in the beginning, the archive channels are such a great help to people like me. Yesterday, I was having computer problems. I did a 2-hour react video and then the sound for Foodie didn't come up. I was mad. Had to fix that. But it's channels like Just Saying. It helps out people like myself that if I want to do a react video and Foodie's gone mad with the block and delete button, I can find the video. So please go over there and give her some love. So I'm going to go and post this. I want to thank everybody for watching and spending some time with me here watching my react video. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please take care and bye-bye.